What do you think about the sign? You don't think animals deserve to be abused? Why not?
They're supposed to be man's best friend.
What, chickens? You think chickens are man's best friend?
If you think about it, animals are animals. Animals, man, I just like looking at that stuff, it hurts to see the way they get treated. It's like if that was me lying there, I wouldn't want to be there.
Straight up, straight up. What do you think you're going to do moving on from this conversation, bro? Do you think that you would continue to live a lifestyle that abuses animals, or just go for it?
Go vegan again.
Go vegan, eh?
I can't keep my eyes away from it.
Yeah, yeah. What do you think about the sign? What? What do you mean? You don't think animals deserve to be abused? Why not? Surely. What's wrong with animal abuse?
Well, if you think about it, they're supposed to be man's best friend.
Not all animals, right?
Any animal.
No. What, chickens? You think chickens are man's best friend?
If you think about it, animals are animals.
Yeah, exactly. So
I could never abuse an animal.
But we like abuse them for like all of the products that we have, right? In our lifestyle.
Yeah.
You know, like leather shoes, we abuse them for food, we abuse them for so many aspects of our lifestyle, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So you probably agree, but you want to say that you disagree, right?
I wish.
You wish you disagreed.
I wish I could not eat animals. I've gone vegan.
Why is that?
Animals, man. I just like looking at that stuff. It hurts to see
Yeah.
that. Like
So
exactly like that right there.
So you probably know about the industries, how they abuse them, eh? Yeah.
100%.
But what is it like kind of specifically about animals that makes you feel like they shouldn't be abused, man?
It's just if you look at them, it kind of just that could if that was you. I kind of put myself in that.
You put yourself in the
position.
victim's position, eh?
It's like because the way they get treated, it's like if that was me lying there, I wouldn't want to be there.
Straight up, straight up. And if you were in that position, right, and someone was paying for that to happen to you,
Yeah.
what would you want someone to do for you?
Help me.
Help you, right? Yeah. But in today's society, who would that be? Or who would at least be the people who aren't paying for you to be in that position?
No one.
Except for
The farmers that are doing it as well.
yeah.
It's their job.
There's only one type of person who wouldn't be paying for you to be in that position, and you've tried it before.
Vegans.
Exactly, man. Exactly. So yeah, you're obviously very against animal abuse, aren't you?
I hate it.
You hate it, right? Yeah.
Because I've had family members who've rescued dogs and cats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And just when you have a rescued pet, you see like you got to touch them and they're scared. It breaks my heart.
From their trauma, eh? Yeah.
Or it's like if you got to give them a cuddle or something, they've never been used to it before.
Yeah.
So they try to bite you, they try to smack you, they try to do everything they can to get away from you.
Yeah, just acting on like a wild instinct or something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the sad thing is you do that to cats and dogs, you can't do that to chickens or...
Well, people get paid to hurt those animals, don't they? And that only happens because of the consumer, because the consumer pays for it to happen. I mean, I don't think that people willingly pay for something like a burger and think like, I want someone to torture an animal so I can eat this burger, but it's the undeniable conclusion of what happens when they do buy that, eh? Yeah, so
Just looking at the video is making me stutter, I'm starting to shake it.
Wow. You do have a very deep sense of empathy, I can see that, man. But you know which industries are abusing animals, and you told me that you're against animal abuse.
Yeah.
Going back to that, what do you think you can do if you don't want to support animal abuse anymore, man?
I'd like to do something like this, talk and speak about it, but if you do it, not many people really want to listen.
That's true.
But
there's always the people who do,
Well, this is why I stopped. The video it's so sad seeing seeing all this.
Like obviously we can't stop other people from doing it, right? But the first step is within ourselves. What do you think you can do about this?
Spread the word.
Spread the word. But first, do you think it would make sense to kind of financially support these products while
Oh yeah, definitely.
No way. Yeah. The first step for you, what do you think that would be if you don't want to support animal abuse anymore? Not sure?
I'm shocked looking at the video.
Yeah, man.
It's it's scary because I can't take my eyes away from it.
It's very compelling, yeah. But yeah, so basically what I'm promoting here is animal rights.
Yes.
And it's just a very basic right to life, to not be abused or treated as property. the only way that we can give animals those very basic rights is to boycott the industries that are doing that to them, eh? And we know which industries they are. They are the industries that produce animal products, right? So the only way that we can give animals rights is to live a vegan lifestyle. And that's what I'm promoting as the solution to what you see on the screens there, what's really affecting you at a deep, empathetic level. Yeah. What do you think's like the biggest thing stopping you personally from living a lifestyle that doesn't abuse animals and adopting a vegan lifestyle?
Well, I have adopted a vegan lifestyle. I've tried it.
Yeah.
You know, but like if
I think like from this point in time, I mean.
I could prove you wrong. What do you reckon?
Yeah. What do you think about like this point in time?
I will.
You're gonna do it?
I'm gonna do it. I've done it. I've already done it.
You've tried it before, but
it's hard to. But at the same time, I want to. And if I want to, I'm gonna do it.
Yeah, exactly. If there's a will, there's a way, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So basically, like what it comes down to, you can either think of the change as being hard or easy. If you think it's hard, then it's really thinking that you will be more of a victim of the change. You know, like having to change your lifestyle, having to pick out different things, learn a few new things. And if you think it's easy, then you really think about the true victims of your actions. And you think that it's so much easier for me to change my lifestyle slightly compared to like living through there, right? Yeah.
And think about it, going vegan, people do say it's hard, but...
It's hard, and the moment it becomes easy is when you think of the animals when you buy something. Once it becomes part of your identity, right? Once you have an identity that really frames around, you know, I don't want to support animal abuse no matter where I go.
Yeah.
Once you have that identity in mind, it's a lot easier for you to say something like, you know, I'm going to plan my trip to make sure that I don't have to buy animal products that support animal abuse on this trip, right? Again, I think the biggest factors of change would be your personal stance against animal abuse and also the identity being against animal abuse, and really factoring that in whenever you make a purchasing decision or whenever you're about to go somewhere. But yeah. What do you think you're going to do moving on from this conversation, bro? Do you think that you would continue to live a lifestyle that abuses animals, or just go for it? Just go vegan.
Go vegan again.
Go vegan, eh?
I can't keep my eyes away from it.
Yeah. Once you know, it just plagues your mind, right?
It's terrifying.
I went through the same thing during first lockdown, and I was plant-based. And I didn't find it too hard, but then there was like leftover pork in my fridge, and it was a night shift, and I didn't have anything else to eat. So I kind of caved in. I had that. Yeah. But as soon as I took my first bite of that, I honestly felt sick to my stomach. I remembered everything that I saw in this documentary. And after that, I pretty much just cut everything, because the next day when I went to the supermarket, I was looking at the meat aisle, and I never imagined this because I was the biggest meat eater. I felt sick to my stomach, man. I just couldn't look at it. Yeah. It kind of changed the identity within myself. I was just being honest with myself, eh? Yeah, man.
At least you're doing something about it and trying to spread the word. Most people that try to get shut down straight away.
Well, yeah. But I think the reason I say this sign, like, you know, animals deserve to be abused, is that...
everyone's attention?
Well, yeah, that's the thing. So... we say something like, oh, you know, nobody cares about this, but as soon as I say animals deserve to be abused, it kind of flips the switch. Everyone's like, what the hell are you talking about, right?
People have you had that have done that?
Oh, a lot, man. I've got a YouTube channel, and I play, I show all the conversations that I have that kind of go that full like 180 kind of thing, where they come at me, they're like, what the fuck are you talking about kind of thing, and then by the end of it, they're like, okay, now
It's just scary looking at the video. I'm trying to look and talk to you, but it just keeps...
But that's good that you have the reaction, man. It really shows an honest empathy that you have for these animals, even though... That, like, seriously, remember that feeling, because that's what it comes down to, eh? People like us, we know what's behind all of the animal products, right? Where people in general, you know, they just look at like meat and stuff as objects. You know, I did as well for a very long time, until I really kind of connected with the reality of it, eh? Yeah, man. I'll give you this here, bro. This is a 21-day challenge. I don't really like that word, but basically it gives you all the resources that you need to go vegan, right? So it's got your meal plan, shopping list, all that kind of stuff. And even then, without that, you've got Google, man.
Yeah.
We can do anything on Google these days, eh?
Thank you very much.
Thank you
man.
so much for the conversation,
Thank you
brother.
trying to spread the word as
Cheers,
well.
bro. What's your name, man?
Jayden.
Jayden.
What was yours?
Sure, Michael.
What's your YouTube channel?
It's called The Victim's Perspective on YouTube, man.
Sweet. I'll give that a subscribe.
Sure,
Thank
bro.
you, man.
Yeah. By the way, sorry, I do record these conversations.
Yeah,
just to. You're okay with that?
Yeah.
Sure.
I mean, you're gonna have me stuttering and
Oh no.
all that.
But you were so honest, man.
No,
You were so honest.
It's scary. I still keep looking at it. Well, thank you very much for your
All
time.
good, man.
Thank you.
Sure, bro.